That the year has been very challenging both to the nation and to the Nigeria police. The security challenges were particularly compounded by the COVID-19 pandemic and the violence that resulted from the Endsars protests. In due cognizance of these developments, this meeting is being convened to review the general security situation in the country as the year winds down, evaluate the progress we have made and challenges we experience in relation to our policing mandate, as well project into the future as we advance our internal security management responsibilities. As the frontline internal security agency, the Nigeria Police has, through the year, been grappling with major and complex internal security situations, particularly the activities of terror elements, bandits, kidnappers, armed robbers, cultists, cyber criminals, and other highly organized national and international criminals. And challenges, and again, the security situation is compounded by the challenges brought about by the Endsars protests. I'm elated to know that with the leadership we have been providing at the field level and other formations, we have made giant strides in our drive to guarantee a stable security order in the country. Talking about the Endsars, as the minister made reference to, you are the people that experience it in the field, and you are in a better position to brainstorm on how to prevent such protests in the future. From Ogeli Delta State, where the fake news that instigated the widespread protests originated, through to the other parts of the country, the narrative of massive violence, looting, maiming, and destruction of public and private properties, and targeted attacks on police and other security personnel in the most barbaric manner had been the same all over the country as a result of the Endsars protests. Criminals that have been threatening our commonly held values for peace and who, in furtherance of our mandate, were brought to justice or are subject to the ongoing police actions. So, the criminals that have been threatening our commonly held values for peace and who, in furtherance of our mandate, were brought to justice and are subject to ongoing police actions, saw an opportunity in the protests of Endsars to take their vengeance and attempt to weaken the foundation of policing in this country. This set of people found partnership in the subversive elements whose agenda were neither propelled by genuine advocacy for police reform, but the galvanization and instigation of unsuspecting citizens into an uprising that was directed at endangering our democracy for their parochial political agenda. In consequence of the violence that resulted from the action, a lot of lives were lost, properties were damaged, both corporate and individual properties, including individual businesses, were destroyed. So there have been challenges as a result of not only criminal activities as usual, but because of the Endsars protests. So those major challenges which are inhibiting our optimal police delivery, will have to discuss and deal with them. While at the force management level, we are working closely with the federal government towards addressing these challenges. I wish to charge you all to continue to provide strategic leadership that will keep all of us focused on the attainment of our policing goals on a sustainable basis. We should know that the ever-increasing complexity of crime, as well as the evolving activities of subversive elements, will continue to test our professional competency. I'm confident in your ability to work with other security agencies in ensuring that the country remains safe. Let me also use this opportunity to condole the families of the 38 police officers that lost their lives during the Endsars protest and others that may have been died or been injured in the course of serving the nation as police officers. I assure you that the Nigeria Police will continue to support you, and the first act in this regard is the approval of special promotion of all officers affected by the Endsars protest. With Christmas fast approaching, there is an imminent need for you to review your security architecture across your various commands and formations and ensure that the optimal deployment of personnel. You should ensure utmost deployment of personnel to cover all identified vulnerable areas towards ensuring a peaceful reality. You are also to prepare and submit your operational orders for Christmas to my office not later than Tuesday, 1st December 2020. I wish to reassure the citizens of Nigeria of our renewed commitment to serve them and ensure their security and safety. In doing so, we continually solicit the understanding, support, and encouragement of all citizens and other segments of the society in the country. Thank you very much. SARS has been disbanded. It doesn't mean that the function that SARS has been doing, police are not doing it. Still, police are fighting robbery. So whether you call the officers fighting robbery or anti-kidnapping or cultism, whether you call them SARS or not SARS, police is still performing the function. Not that because they were disbanded and that function is not being performed. The formation of SWAT is to reinforce our operational strategy. And first batch of personnel that will form the squad have been already trained. We are going to the second phase and even the third phase. Then after that, the minister will now unveil it to the whole country with their regalia and so on and so forth. And you will see that they are going to fill the gap in some of the operations that we are supposed to do that deals with violent activities, violent crime that they need to curb it. You saw the minister went to the training ground where they were being trained. I think your television reported it. And he inspected them and then passed them out, and another set will soon go back for training. So we're on board. By the time we finish the 3 sets of training, the minister will unveil them for the whole country to see.